I'm the big homie now. Don't forget that. I'm the big homie now.
Yo, what up? It's the Big Homie's house. We got the homies in the building. Miss Rissy Blessed in the building. How you doing?
I'm blessed.
Big Homie Fresh.
Yo, what's happening? TMG Fresh here.
Of course, we got Big Homie Izzy.
Hi.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
And of course, Big Homie Butter with the caramel. Is your dress matching your skin?
It is. Like butter, baby.
Ooh, like butter. So Butter gonna kick it off with you, of course. You're gonna get it started with our black card revoke.
Yes. Okay, so look. So everybody ain't black, of course.
I don't like it, man. I don't know what you think. I'm half and half, man.
Okay. We're gonna
You like
get out
90
with a
and
swirl.
10.
Right. But anywho, so the card game is called Black Card Revoke, and basically it's questions that black people should know. If you don't, I need that black card. Half and half, I need that black card still.
I'm
0%, I need that.
I'm half and half. Let me put it on the table right now.
This is the whitest show ever.
I ain't white. I'm Puerto Rican. That's black too, but shit.
Okay, y'all ready? The first question. What is Mike Jones' phone number?
Hold on, wait a minute. This is gonna be the first show we actually reward some
Wait,
black
we
cards.
raise
I'm
our
about,
hand?
Yo,
about to give some black cards today.
881-330-8004.
Hold on, wrong. He's wrong. He got it wrong.
What is it? Say it again.
They already told me it wrong. So
You got it wrong. He said 881.
38. It's some 000.
Izzo.
I'm going to guess.
381.
What is
I
it?
don't know the error code. Okay, wait.
It's already 2.
Okay. 214.
Wrong.
330. Okay.
281-330-8004.
Yeah.
Hit Mike Jones up on the low because Mike Jones is about to blow.
I know that.
You said 881. I don't know what jail area code that you
I was
gonna.
off on one motherfucker digit. I said 881.
We're
Okay.
sorry.
Said
The number
281.
you are calling.
Second one. When grandma tells you to wrench it off, what do you need to complete the task?
Ranch it off.
You know, old people be like, you need to wrench that off. What do you need to complete the task?
Y'all know what it mean.
That's like a southern thing. That not
Yeah,
even
I don't
no
know.
black. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like some southern
You
thing.
need water.
Water.
You need water.
You wrench it
That's
off
it.
with water.
Wrench it off.
Is rinse.
Rinse it off.
Wrench means rinse.
No, I figured that part out, yeah.
Let me see.
Soap and water.
Last one. If you mix that Negro with that Creole, what do you get?
Texas Bama, baby.
Okay, so black cards have not been rewarded to you
That was
guys.
the redeeming answer. That first one was disappointing. Yo. Niggas got Mike Jones' number wrong.
Right.
Man.
Oh man.
I may say I ain't know the area code. I forgot.
281-330-8004.
Oh, that I know. Okay.
All right, man. So let's get into
need
the
to get Mike
ports.
Jones on here.
The ports where we're gonna talk. He ain't doing shit.
Oh.
We're gonna talk about the political pop culture topics and what we was talking about before the cameras came on. The ongoing saga of Meg and the Tory Lanez.
Jeez.
So I'm still skeptical about everything that's going on
Why?
because all the details haven't been
You
revealed.
shot her. What? more
What
details do you
else?
need?
What else happened?
At the end of the day,
So you think it was just like Tory Lanez just bang, bitch, dance, bitch?
Regardless of why, how can you can't justify somebody?
No, what I'm saying is I don't know how it happened. I don't
why
think
was the gun out?
I don't think it was just as simple as a nigga pulling a gun.
Somebody
It doesn't
do it
matter
again.
why.
But,
he pulled
hold
the
on.
gun. She was out the
Cause
car.
shit get heated if they was really fucking, they was really together like that, and they really got heated.
And niggas be
some
drunk.
people, and they drunk. Some people don't know how to handle themselves. They really kind of just go out of. If you got an anger problem, you know what I'm saying. You might fuck around and do some stupid ass shit.
But
You
what
would.
did the bodyguard say? She got out of the car. Megan
got
was
out of the
not
car.
the aggressor at the time. She got out of the car. Then she was shot.
But two other
something was going on.
people were having an issue, and she got hit by a stray, which is why they said it hit her heel and didn't hit a tendon.
At the end of the day, she got shot.
But
Tory-
But listen,
Tory
hold
was
on.
on the
It
gun.
could have hit her. It could have hit her heel, even if she did get shot directly
Intentionally.
anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Intentionally.
Yeah.
I feel you, but I'm saying, but can we agree there's a big difference between a nigga saying bang intentionally and getting hit with something like unintentionally?
No,
Accidentally.
no.
No, it's a
because-
difference. No,
big
it's definitely a difference.
difference. It
But
is a big
but
difference.
how are we to say that it was
It was
unintentional?
supposed to
How do we figure out if it was intentional or not?
That become my
That's-
thing.
Or
That's
what
what we
would
don't know.
have
That's the missing factor.
What would have happened if it wasn't a slip of the trigger being pulled? Who would have actually where she
Also,
would
bro,
have got shot?
hold on. Everyone, if you carry your gun, right? Like I carry a gun and I keep my shit cocked, right? But I keep the safety on that
Okay.
bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be
Reckless
with the
with
safety
it.
off
Yeah.
to where you can accidentally just shoot some shit. That's stupid. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
So in order for it to go off, I'd have to take the safety off. You feel what I'm saying? So
It's a lot that goes into
so
it.
to me, it's like for it to be some accidental, unintentional. We could wrestle over my gun, and
And
it's not gonna
yeah.
go off because niggas safety.
But everybody doesn't follow those safety
But at the end
protocols.
of the
Bro,
They was in
who
the
not?
truck.
They gonna shoot themselves. They gonna fuck around, shoot themselves.
Y'all remember?
It's quick
You
to pull the
remember
safety off.
Plexico Barris, the receiver in New York, that shot himself?
in the foot.
Yeah,
But everyone, that was a bonehead ass. Like, bro,
Like, everybody
how did
said,
you do
like,
that,
yeah,
bro?
exactly.
Because it's like, because that's not how you typically carry your gun. That
Yeah.
doesn't even really make sense.
But also, the truck they were in was a high truck. Megan was on the ground. Her feet is probably below the ground where you can't even see it by sitting in the car. So somebody would have had to been pointing outside the car, doing all that extra wrestling or whatever with the gun for her to get shot in her foot. They were in a big truck.
I feel like it was intentional because the fact that they was even wrestling over a gun to begin with, somebody pulled it out to shoot
Somebody didn't probably mean to shoot
The
her in
gun
the
was
foot
pulled
right
out
there, but they meant to
to
shoot
shoot
her.
somebody.
Yes.
I'm ready
Whether
for
it was
I'm ready.
sorry
Yeah, matter
or
of fact, I
Megan.
never
What
had
was
even
we
heard
wrestling
nothing
for?
about no other girls in the car until that shit you played earlier with the Magic Talk. I never even heard it. There was no one else in the car.
Her best friend, I know.
Listen,
the
Right, right. I
girl
never heard about
Kelsey.
the other girls that wasn't with her. You know
Right.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's been the biggest thing for me because her and Kelsey was like this before that shit happened. They was
Right.
like even tighter than that. But once that shit happened, you don't see them in pictures no more.
My thing is
They
like,
don't-
bro,
separate vacations.
if he really was, if it really was an aspect that he was playing her with the other girl, like, why are you playing Megan with fucking with her friend? Like, you fucking with Megan, who's Megan. You feel what I'm saying?
Niggas
Like,
be horny.
I mean,
Bruh,
Kelsey probably got that
but
wine.
you
Hey,
with her,
Kel-
like, what you know what I'm
Kelsey
saying?
got that wine.
Kelsey probably that whopper made the Glock stop.
Man.
It didn't stop, obviously. That walk made the Glock conk. That's what it did.
The whop made the cock. That's what.
At the end of the day, the gun shouldn't have been out. Nobody should have been wrestling over the gun because what was we wrestling for? Was she trying to stop Tory or was Tory trying to stop her? Somebody was trying to stop somebody from shooting somebody.
So that's really
At
what
the end of the
that's
day,
really what the
somebody
bottom
was
line
about to
is.
get shot. Yes.
That's what the bottom
Also,
line is.
alcohol is involved. You know, alcohol get involved.
When the liquor's in the
all logic
system.
can kind of flow out the fucking
Ain't
window.
no
sometimes.
But still, at the end of the day,
Ain't
Megan
no
was not the
telling.
aggressor, whether she was drunk or not. She exited out of the car. She was not the aggressor.
She was a victim. We can't never say that she wasn't a victim. The motherfucker, you got shot. I ain't never got shot. Megan got more bullet wounds in her than I do. I've never got
She
shot.
was shot
If
twice,
she was a
right?
victim, then why are people still trying to not like just blame him then?
Because
why is he,
it
like,
depend-
like why is it like
Because
Yeah,
it just
guilty.
because when you put a story out there and we don't have all the details, nigga, we're gonna question
Yeah, you
it.
leaving room for questions.
Yeah, you're,
We don't
like if
know.
all the details aren't.
But if Gotti got shot, it would have been no
I'm
question.
sorry, what was that? Say it again.
If Gotti got shot, it would have been no question.
Kylie got shot,
You know
nobody
what I'm
was-
saying?
I think if we
She's
replace
Megan,
Kylie
no
with Megan and she said this, I'd question it too because I'm just like I
No,
don't.
you
I just
wouldn't.
don't.
Why
believe-
would you?
not?
You might
Kim
a lot of the
Kardashian-
world.
Kim
You're
Kardashian
right.
should be
You're
on the
right.
case.
You
But you're
might.
right. That's
A lot of the
but
world
that's
would
the,
question
but that's the
it.
thing about public opinion. Public opinion will ruin anybody. Like it doesn't like the facts really don't matter if people already decided in their head
But
you did it.
it gets worse when it's about a black woman.
I
Honestly.
agree.
It gets.
I agree.
Because a lot of people feel like
you.
she
Yeah.
egged it on. A lot of people feel like, oh, her attitude, so she
Right.
probably egged him on, or you said something to him, or was disrespectful.
Megan?
I've heard that too.
because
Initially,
people
all
was
the things
bringing
people
it
was talking about initially, people was like just clowning about the shit. They was like, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
everybody
because she was
was
probably
making
beating him
Because
up.
they didn't believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying.
they
Because
like,
she was, she's known to be aggressive.
They was
When
talking
it's
about
like-
the
known
stuff
to
she
be
rap
aggressive.
about, everything.
But I feel like we can't hold rappers to their lyrics
What they rap
in
about.
real life.
Yeah.
You're doing a disservice to them as a person. Because being in this industry, you know, a lot of people are not like
Big cap.
their
Cap.
raps.
I
They
mean,
are not
characters,
like their raps.
You become a character.
Like it is like
Yeah.
you're a
Yeah.
character. Like
You're a character.
Rick Ross is not still moving kilos of cocaine anymore. He stays in a big, nice house that he made off black bottles and music and promotions and stuff. Like you can't say he made all that money. Like you know, like people that think and are logical know this, but everybody's not logical. So saying that Megan, because she made a song called "Hot Girl Summer," what was the name? Girls in the Hood. You can't use "Girls in the Hood" against Megan because that was a song. Tina Snow is a character. Megan Thee Stallion is a character. Megan Pete is a person. And Megan Pete got shot.
Yep.
So at the end of the day, that's what we need to get to the end of the bottom of. So we slide to the next topic on the porch. Earlier this week, a rapper was found guilty of scamming, and he used the unemployment benefits to get there.
Oh,
He made a song about it. He made a song about unemployment. Why? What is it? What is it with rappers and putting their crimes on wax?
I shot a nigga yesterday at 5 o'clock.
I think probably the same way you just said, or you just said like you can't be accountable for what motherfuckers say in their rap,
Yeah,
right?
I feel
They
like
might
they
think
are
that
holding
it
it.
might think that that's the defense. It's like, nah, I was just saying that in my song.
just a
That
song.
wasn't. You feel what I'm saying? But then they go tell the streets. They go tell the streets, nah, nigga, that was real.
That shit was
but then,
real.
But then when it comes to the courtroom, they're like, nah, it's just a song.
It was
Yeah.
art.
It
It was art.
gives them a defense.
Yeah.
It gives them a defense.
Because
like, I'm a rapper.
Nah, 'cause I do think it's crazy when motherfuckers do get charged for shit that they said in songs, right? Because that shit happens, right?
That's
They break
really
shit
why
up in court.
Bobby Shmurda's still in jail right
Right.
now.
And,
And when
while-
Boosie went to jail, they was in the courtroom playing the We Out Here video with all the
No,
straps and
Melly,
jump.
the dude
And it's
Melly?
like, bro, it's like,
YNW Melly.
and it's one of the things where it's like, bro, they look at a video and be like, oh, they got all these illegal guns in video. It's like, okay, but
Them is
they
props.
could have been fake guns. You don't
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
know.
yeah,
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
But if you know, I feel like if you know you did something, stay away from it.
Oh, I'm about to be a gospel
Like,
rapper.
just stay away.
If I
Like, let it
got a
die
body,
down. Like,
I'm a gospel rapper.
like, stay
I
as
love
far
you.
away
Yeah,
from
because
it as
you know what?
possible.
The same way we talk
Don't
about the
point
court
the
of public
arrows,
opinion.
like right here.
You talk about the court of
Like-
public opinion. You also got to think about the court of the real court. It goes down to the jury's opinion too. So it become an aspect of it's still
You had to convince them.
it's based on people's
Because-
opinion of you. And
But if
their
you're giving them
opinion
that
of you,
image,
you feel what I'm saying?
Every time I
That's
listen,
it.
to that Bobby Shmurda song, I'm like, yo, like he owned up to everything he said. But like, if he was like really a snitch, you can say like, yo, this is the biggest snitch record of all time.
What song?
And I be riding, he done pop niggas.
yes.
And
I swear.
run the trigger, he done bot niggas. Like, god damn, you boy, you told him.
I think the sample-
It just caught a body about a week ago.
About a week
Yes,
ago.
that is why he's in jail. They used that song to
I'm
lock
over there singing in the club.
Yes.
About a week ago. Fuck with us and then we tweak a hoe. Like, yo, this is the biggest snitch record of all time.
Real
But he
shit.
did his
Belly
time for
song.
that. He did his time for that shit. Like he didn't do no
He ain't
6ix9ine shit.
snitch, He ain't. Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
his
New
time.
York niggas.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't. And you know what? I hate that because he's from my hood too. So I don't really
Who
like.
is 6ix9ine Smurder?
Why would you claim that? You could have went to the grave with
I
that
mean,
shit.
everybody know.
Why-
Everybody know. Everybody know. He's from Bushwick.
What you think about?
But we
What
don't
you think
claim
about him being back out and being on the like? He now pushing the whole he a rat in his video and like making that whole thing. How you feel about that? Being from there.
Honestly,
Is that bad for New York image?
it's horrible for New York image. Horrible because
You know, as an
The
outsider,
longer she
as an
sits up
outsider,
here, the
I'll
more
say
New
this.
York she comes.
As
Like,
an
I feel like
outsider, though, I'll say I don't be taking nothing that 6ix9ine do and judging New York by that at all. Though.
Well, thank you.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
a lot of people do.
in jokes we can,
A lot
but
of
like
people-
serious
a lot
a
of
serious
people do.
application on that shit.
But I feel like he's been expunged from New York. Like,
Where he from? Connecticut?
no.
Compton, New York.
Wherever he
Rhode-
want to be.
Rhode Island?
Upstate. He could be from upstate.
That nigga from
He ain't from
Delaware.
the city.
Now you look crazy
Oh, come on,
because
I
now
used
he
to
went
live
and
there.
now he's trying to do music with the Latin artists now because he realized niggas.
But the
not
Latin-
fucking
Ain't nobody
with him no
fucking
more.
with him.
listen,
They not
this
fuck-
is like-
any real
But this
artist
is
not
but this
fucking
is
with
the
him.
this is like the mix up when it comes to the music industry, right? When 6ix9ine put out Trolls, I think that was a song with Nicki Minaj.
Mm-hmm.
So he put out Trolls the same night. Lil Baby puts out Bigger Picture. I never hear Trolls again. I don't know what Trolls sounds like, but I hear Bigger Picture at least 10 times a day on the radio.
As we should.
But Trolls went number 1.
But you know why too? One, people want to see what he do. It's like
True.
they're not because they fans. They want to see because they want to see it. Two, Nicki was pregnant and that no one has seen her pregnant yet. So people was like, I want to see if she really pregnant.
Can,
and
can we add a 3?
Please add a 3.
What's it?
Nicki Minaj titties in that video was so good.
Huge.
Let's go out to the pregnant aspect though too. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
She was pregnant.
You know
Nicki
what I'm saying?
Minaj, like, yo.
That's what
They
I'm
was
saying.
milk
So,
pills.
so that's why I go number 1 because some people want to see it because they're like, what the fuck is this?
The
But
video
no
came
one-
out.
no-
The video
no one
came out
actually
at
is
12.
a
I watched
fan.
it at 12 and 30 seconds.
Because bro, it had the highest drop from number 1
Yeah, because it
The
dropped
next
out
week.
completely.
Right.
It dropped in the history. It dropped the most in a week. You feel what I'm saying? So
And people just
that
tuned
show
in and
people
Wasn't
just
that
wanted to see
after
it.
he came out?
People
Yeah.
wanted to
So
see it,
they
but
was
nobody
anticipating-
No, it was
actually
the
wanted to
second
go back
song
and
after he
keep
came
fucking
out.
with it,
They
you
just
know
wanted
what
to
I'm
see it
saying?
and see what he did.
Google
but
was the
he-
first
yeah,
song,
no,
and I ain't gonna lie.
How
I
you
fuck
gonna keep
with
these
Google.
how can you keep these names straight? They all just random fucking words with some weird fucking sounds.
I fuck
Like,
with
when you
because I fuck with
You don't even
Gooba.
be
I listened to Gooba when he came out. That shit was
Gummo, Gooba, Kiki, Gooba.
that is very. I've never heard nobody say that shit. When you say
It sounds
6ix9ine
crazy, bro.
songs,
Like, what
when you
the-
say
No,
6ix9ine
Like, how do you know
songs back
which
to
one's
back.
which?
Like, yeah, I'm gonna name this Google.
It's just random, bro.
Kiki.
You're not
Right.
saying Gummo and
I-
Gummo.
Yeah, I'm gonna name this song Gobbler.
It don't have nothing to do with nothing. How you supposed to
I
keep
feel
that
like
shit straight,
honestly
bro?
he does stuff just to egg the people on because he
Yeah.
even said himself, "Yo, I'm not even a rapper. Like I suck, literally." But the
People
people
want
like
to
it.
see him. People want to
He
see
is-
him with his
People
legs
like it.
right.
So
I
he
will
does
give him
shit
this. He's a
just
marketing
to egg the
genius.
people on.
I was
He
just
is.
gonna say
He's a
that.
marketing
It's just
genius. He is.
great marketing
Yeah.
strategy.
But once he said like, "Yo, I know how to get a number one," I think it was right after he missed the number one with Gooba. Like I think that shit came out like 2 or 3 because it came in at number 2 because he got beat up by Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber, and he was like, "I know what I need to do." And when he came out the next song he had was the troll shit with Nicki Minaj, and he go number 1. I was like, "Oh, this nigga he got it." He got the code for whatever it is. Because I feel like Travis Scott doing the same shit. Travis Scott got like 3 number 1s in the span of 9 months? And these songs aren't even okay. Franchise is good.
No discredit.
Franchise
No
is
discredit.
good. But the Scotts and it was another one he had. These songs aren't even great. Like these aren't great songs. The Scotts isn't a good song.
It's what they
Highest in the room.
It's
Like-
what they want to hear. I feel like they.
I like
they
Franchise,
what the people wanna
but that's
hear.
because Franchise got Thug on it, and Thug's from here, so we support that shit. But Highest in the Room, it was a good song. It wasn't the number 1 overall song. The Scotts shouldn't be top Billboard anything.
You know, I think why Travis wins, bro. His live shows be so crazy. So
Travis
so
Scott,
people go to live shows
Again, Kylie.
and they
the Kylie effect.
The Kylie effect too. But I'm not gonna
marketing.
take away from him all the way. Like Kylie for sure help, but also the fact that like when people go to his show, you have him on a fucking roller coaster and all this shit.
It was fine.
So then you go to that and you see that, you become a fan. You gonna be you gonna fuck with him forever because that shit make you feel a certain way. You feel a certain emotion at this nigga's shows.
Maybe
So
I
it's
need to
like-
go to Travis.
I think
One of the things I know, like
I-
the people that, and I realized this, like when I was working at the Hawks game in 2017, 18. When the way you win is if you can attract like the little kid, the little, I don't want to say
The
white.
millennials.
Nah, but say
Oh.
white.
Caucasian.
Nah, because
The white kids.
That's a fact.
So like if you can win over the little
That's
white
true.
kids, like look at the rappers. Look at the rappers that are winning right now, like winning like money wise.
But you know-
Tekashi,
you know what else it
little
is,
white
though?
kids love Tekashi.
But you know what it is though, and it's kind of a bigger thing, right? It's like it goes to the aspect of like we as a people, as black people, right? We have a tendency. I know I'm light and y'all call me light. I'm in the South, but no, I'm black. I identify as black. You know what I'm saying? My pops
Hey papi, hey papi.
black. My cousins out here, we black. You know what I'm saying? But we as a people, as a black people, bro, we have this tendency to like we want to tear people down, bro. We don't want to build people up. Like we be having this bad thing where we be like. See somebody shining, like man, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't- And they want to try to
Real
take away from
envy.
them.
Take
This and
away
that.
from what they did to
But
Gary.
the white people, they don't be on that,
They
bro. So
don't.
if the white fans fuck
That's
with
facts.
you, they gonna push your shit. They gonna be
gonna
all about. They
download,
gonna wear
they
your
gonna
merch. They gonna do
stream,
all
they
that
gonna
shit,
buy
bro.
your merch.
They gonna support in a
They
way
gonna
that
download
we
your
don't support
ringtone, like,
ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And
this
I
is
think that's
true.
a bigger thing, bro. And that's why getting that white fan base ends up being so impactful to motherfuckers.
This
'cause
is true.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why the music is more catered to them.
Yeah.
So that's why we like, oh, the music is not number 1 worthy, but it's catered to a certain crowd.
and they're loyal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They loyal. They
Like when I,
riding for you.
when I was at the Hawks games, like when you go to the like you on the court pregame, and you look at like the people that are sitting right there where the players come out and shit, it's all white kids. What's up?
That is a bug.
It's a bug.
Bring your cup.
It is, bro.
Get that before it stop flying.
Wow. So as we were saying.
Easy.
Thank you.
So
That was the most non-threatening bug.
I thought it was a ladybug.
I thought it was a
It wasn't a
ladybug.
spider. It wasn't a bee.
That nigga
it
was
wasn't
minding his
nothing.
business. I'm trying to get.
on you at first, I think.
I'm trying to get home to my kids. Now the nigga stuck under a cup. Thank you, butter.
At least it ain't dead.
Oh my god.
Right.
I hope
At
he
least
died.
it will read done because I could. People would start flying out of here.
Wait, when we done? Oh, okay.
But speaking,
But no, what I'm saying, like, yo, like when you look at the people right there, like when the players come out and shit, all little white kids. I'm like, yo, like if I want to win, this is who you need to cater to, because they're gonna be the ones be like, yo, mommy, daddy, I want to buy this $300 jersey. I'm like, shit, little Jimmy. So you get 500 people doing that shit. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
And,
They
bro,
want
it
download.
also
They
putting out
want
the numbers
stream.
too, bro. Like, what's the population percentage of white people in the country versus black people in the country?
shit,
You know what I'm saying?
more of them.
Exactly. So it comes down to the aspect of numbers
really.
too.
Yep.
In the
Who
country,
said that?
you live in Atlanta, Georgia, so you might feel like it's
No,
different.
it's
but
definitely more black people in the world.
I said
In the
I said
country.
In America.
In America.
You crazy
America.
motherfucker.
It's still more black people.
No,
In the country, you think it's more? Oh,
I think it is
Bro.
because that's why the whole thing with the abortion
Bro.
thing happened because they wasn't producing enough white people.
bro,
American
that is so
demo.
It's definitely
This
more
rap-
black
we're like
people.
10. I think black people are like
That is-
10%.
Yeah,
We're like
it's
10%.
small
White people are like
I need to see
45.
Oh, here it is, right here. U.S. Census Bureau. Okay, that shit said race. 76% of the country is white.
Damn.
Black people,
That's a big percentage.
black
Yeah.
people are 13%. You need to go back to school.
Maybe because
I was gonna say you feel
You're
different
in
where you
Atlanta.
live,
I mean,
like
it was
I
an
said.
opinion.
It's different.
You live in
it was
Atlanta,
an
bro.
opinion.
Even LA, cause we from LA, we stay in LA. It don't feel Atlanta like it's a black city. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
it
saying?
is.
And I can see how it could feel that way here, but nah, man, this shit.
Nah, that's
Fucking
true.
white country.
And then
That's
try
why
go
45 is
somewhere
here to
else,
stay.
go like some other fucking places. Like we got states like Idaho or fucking
Kentucky.
yeah, you know what I mean?
I mean, I don't know what's there.
That got a
but
lot of that.
It sound
It's
white.
the country then.
Yeah, okay.
But so that's my point. My point being just like that. If you had that white fan base, that's why that motherfuckers be winning like that. But
Yeah.
you know what I mean. But at the same time, the streets gotta fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if the streets don't fuck with you, you're not gonna last. It's
Right.
not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's what you really gotta like. You gotta get the streets to fuck with you. You know, because at the end of the day, black people define the culture. You know what I'm saying? They define what's cool. So it's like. Like black people
Set
fucked
the
with Travis Scott
trends
before
and-
white people did, but because black people fucked with him, then
So we
white
can
people
all
fuck with him.
we can all agree that black people kind of like lead the charge when it comes to
100%.
Right.
figuring out what's cool.
100%.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
They invented
100%,
cool.
yeah.
But have y'all noticed though that like black music such as like rap, we're the only genre that make these songs.
For sure.
We the only
You don't hear
genre.
no
You don't
country-
see
country
Miley
singers
Cyrus
doing that.
and Katy Perry making diss songs with each other. We're
Yeah, nah.
we're literally the only genre that make diss songs.
That's
You listen to country music?
Yeah, I do.
Who you listen to?
I listen to karaoke.
Like right now, what was the last country song?
Tim McGraw.
Oh, it wasn't a country song, but it was Pink. It was called
And I'm not talking about Old Town Road.
No, it was Pink.
Last country song I listened to was Kane Brown.
I was listening to Pink yesterday. Matter of fact, Christina Aguilera. yesterday.
Worldwide beautiful.
But you don't see them like making this song.
Yeah.
I don't listen to country music.
rock and roll
enough to
don't
make
diss each other. Pop singers don't diss each
Yeah,
other.
you don't see none of
Country
that.
music don't diss each
That's
other.
true, that's true.
It's on. That goes back to that. That's that slave mentality that we had, bro. We'd be like, you know what I'm saying, trying to tear each other down, bro.
Yeah.
We got to change that
We
shit.
do.
Cause that's the thing, bro. It's so easy to defeat us, bro, and keep us down if we don't fucking like stay unified. You know what I'm saying? We'd be on some.
I feel like that's our problem as a
bullshit.
whole.
Yeah.
It is.
Like
It
as a
is.
whole, in everything we do,
Yeah.
we're not together with it, and that's
all,
that,
bro.
that we tear each other
With
down
businesses,
so much.
we will be so further
Yes.
with businesses
Bruh.
and capital.
Bro, we
is
had they say
put together.
they say that black music is like the second highest export of America. I forget what the first one is, but
Guns.
maybe so. But we're the second highest exported good from America, right? We don't fucking even own it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't even fucking own it.
That is a
If we
big thing.
If we came together and owned it, bro, just off of music and sports alone, bro, we would have so much wealth and economic
I feel like
power,
we had
bro.
this. I feel like we brought this up with we had a Sway the Remix guy up here a few weeks ago. We had this conversation with him. Like, what do you think about like when people are signing bullshit contracts in like 2020? Like we've seen even as recently as Meg Thee Stallion talking about her shit.
I think
Like
it's
as
sad.
recently
I think it's sad,
as
bro.
the good music shit. Big Sean saying he only got like 15,000 for his
I
advance.
think it's sad because it's an aspect of like people not having access to the knowledge or the
That's
the
exactly
what it
right
is.
the right legal advisors to advise them better.
But like even though
and also people preying on people being in desperate situations where somebody like Big Sean signed the thing for 15,000 at the time. 15,000
needed that.
seemed like a life changing amount.
Right.
You know
So
what
all
I'm
this
saying?
work he got to put in.
You feel what I'm saying? And it's one of them things where it's like, especially when you sign to a
and you're
black,
and you're
you
speaking
sign
this
to a
as
black-
an artist.
Black.
as an artist, yeah. But and Big Sean signed to a black artist on label. To me, then on that side, that become a thing where I'm like, bro, how you gonna do another black man like that? You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
How are you gonna feel okay?
But at
about
what
doing
point,
that.
like, is it like, what point does it become predatory? Because I feel like,
At that point, that's predatory.
From the gate.
You know what I'm saying?
From
Because
the
like
gate.
because if you know by signing this kid, Big Sean, that you gonna make millions of dollars,
Mm-hmm.
if you sign him for 15, that's predatory. Because
That's
you
it.
know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to sign him for millions of dollars because there's obviously the risk involved with, you know what I'm saying, may or
so
may
you saying
not work.
100,000 would have been more fair?
At least, you know what I'm saying? At least something more like that. You know what I'm saying? Something that's like, that actually
Makes
it
sense.
does
When it
something.
comes-
You know
Yeah,
what
to
I'm
answer
saying?
your question, I feel like from the beginning it's predatory because you looking at this artist, you're seeing their progress and what they're doing. So you're telling yourself, all right, I need this person. We're going to make millions
gonna
off
make-
this
right.
kid. You know what I'm saying? So from the gate, it's predatory because you looking at that person and
You see
seeing what they're
potential.
able to do. And you like, oh yeah, we making millions off of him.
And you could even set it up in a way where it's like, okay, if you worry about the risk up front, right? You could set it up where, okay, you get 15,000 now, but if this meets
Those
these,
incentives.
these
Incentives.
benchmarks,
Incentives.
you're gonna get these amounts. You know what I'm saying? So that way you protect yourself as the businessman on the side who's signing the artist, where you're not necessarily putting out a whole bunch, and then if that happens to
Don't
flop
put it
or if
in.
they don't put in the work they need to put into whatever you out, you could set up where you give them a little up front, but you create it in a way where they have benchmarks that if they meet those benchmarks, that they get more for it. They get rewarded for it. You know what I'm saying? It sets it up in a way where it's a win-win. You know, you
Yeah.
don't have the opportunity to lose
And it
on
gives
that.
them the motivation
Right.
to keep putting out hits.
Because we can agree, like right now, 15,000 is cool, but 15,000 ain't gonna change your generation.
Bro,
It's not
15,000 is
generational.
like-
Nothing.
That don't even cover a year's worth of rent. You
It
know what I'm
doesn't.
saying?
Like 15,000 isn't.
Nothing.
That's not even quit your job money.
It's not.
not.
Like that's quit your job for like
That's
That
enough.
shit
3
goes
months.
so
That's enough to
fast.
like, oh, bro,
That's not quit,
enough
that's-
to
that's
in
call.
LA, bro.
That's
That's
a bag.
enough to get an apartment and pay for the first month rent and security deposit, and that's it.
And then
You
go
know
back
what
to
I'm saying?
work.
You feel me?
That's
So
it.
I mean,
That's
like,
all.
Nothing.
but I feel like at like if you're still signing a fucked up contract in 2020, you're not paying attention. Because right now,
You're not, or you in a desperate situation.
but
Or you just really
just
don't know
young
people
and
from the
don't
hood.
know.
They're picking up people straight from the hood. They
They
got
young,
talent.
they
They don't know.
young.
All they know is I'm ready to get this money. I'm ready to
And-
but
rap.
then but some
And
They
but,
don't
they
know.
also think that, okay, I might be signing for this, but they don't know how long it's going to take for them to. They might think that I'm signing for this, and they're going to put me in a position, and right away I'm going to be making more. I'm going to be doing shows. I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be doing that.
but then
And they
you
gonna be
sign and
making
you get
more.
hit with some COVID shit,
Yeah.
and you're not getting no show money.
Yeah.
You're not getting no merch money because niggas don't know who the fuck you are. I feel like COVID is some of the worst shit that happened to like a new artist. Like if you're a new
Yeah,
artist straight
bro.
out the mud, you didn't have no buzz. We ain't got no new artists this year.
Yeah.
None, cause you can't. You get new artists from either social media or niggas having crazy shows. We ain't got no crazy shows this year.
Mm-hmm.
And the only artist that I can think of that I didn't know about in 2019 that I know about this year is Duke Deuce, because he had a crazy viral moment early this year with his videos. Duke Deuce is one of the hardest artists who I didn't know about in 2019.
No, I'm feeling that myself because I've been just dropping this year's shit, and I've been like, bro, I had my first show was literally like a week or two before the shutdown,
That shit sucks.
and it's like I was gonna be on the road. Like I have a song out right now with T Grizzly, that's my brother, so like I would have been able to go open up for him at his shows,
And even
you know
right
what I'm
now,
saying?
and this-
Shit like that,
and-
I
and-
can't
dive
do.
right back
Yeah.
down.
And even right now, in this point of the year, you know, this is homecoming season. So this is like bring out the season. Like, yo,
Bring
so
all the new artists.
all
out.
this,
And
this song you heard about that you didn't know much about on social media, yeah, he performing that shit. Like, even like with the artists that we got here, First Class, Kalen, like, Scoring is a huge hit. He from LA as well. But like, niggas don't got that opportunity.
To showcase.
To showcase, to
Yeah.
showcase these talents. And I'm like, yo, this is, and awful. So I feel for people like you who are going through this firsthand. It's like,
But you know what? It become a thing where it's like, bro, I'm not the type to make any excuses or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm gonna figure out a way. You feel me? And that's where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make sure my visuals is dope. I'm gonna make sure I push the shit right
So
on
planning
social
time.
platform. I'm gonna make sure that I do this shit in every other way. You feel me? And just make great music. You feel what I'm saying? Let people come to it, gravitate to it. So it's kind of one of them things where it's like, it is what it is. You get thrown curveballs, and it's like, if you sit and sulk about it, then all right, you know what I'm saying? There's no
I agree.
There's no asterisk that says,
But
oh,
if you quit, you
I
gonna be
lost
right back
because
up
of this.
there.
Nah, nigga.
because
you
don't nobody
lose, you lose, bro.
care at the
You
end of
win,
the
you
day.
Yeah, bro.
Don't nobody
You
care at the end of the
Right
day.
back to where
Figure it
you
out, bro.
started.
Because that's like a boxer saying, "Oh well, shit. If I hadn't slipped right here, I'd have been good." Nigga, well, you slipped,
That's it.
Right.
and then
Right.
nigga knocked your ass out.
It happened.
You lost.
I mean, social media is the biggest platform anyway, so I feel like right now, due to this COVID shit, people is more on social media.
You been shake
So
that
you
ass.
can
Tell us how to work the social media shit. Like, dude, you been shake
You
that.
trying to be serious?
She dressed it like she wore a turtleneck to this motherfucker. Like,
Well, first of all, I thought it was gonna be cold outside. It's Atlanta weather different, cause
Man,
one day
tell
it's
me
cold
about it. I thought I was
and
coming out
raining.
here to hot
The
Atlanta
next
and
day
it
is
wet.
hot. I don't know how to dress no more.
no, I ain't gonna lie. I wore a hoodie last week, and like I don't leave the house until I'm leaving to come here on Mondays. So like I ain't leave the house till about 2:00. So when you going somewhere, you have your outfit in your head already.
Right.
So you put your shit on. You walk outside. I walk outside in the hoodie. 85
I
degrees.
know.
Let me go back
That's
in.
how I felt. I
But
thought
I'm
it was
like,
gonna be
fuck.
cold.
I'm already here.
Too late.
Let's get a towel.
Too late.
Yeah.
But
Nah,
yeah,
that's
you
true.
tell us, Miss.
What you want to know? What's that?
I don't know. We gotta get to this other topic.
We gonna get there.
We
We
got
gonna get
yeah. Did you do the? Did you got any questions? Oh, I got something for you.
Okay.
It's cool. So So this is from I thought about this too, but me and Butter had the same question. So a man brings his daughter some food because she's hungry, and the baby mama asks. The baby mama got other kids. Is he wrong for bringing food for just his kid, or do we need to feed the other kids as well?
He's wrong for bringing food.
You
for
out your
this.
fucking mind.
You take
okay.
you take your baby and go out to. You don't bring food to a house full of other kids. It's gonna sit there. They don't. The kids don't understand that. They just know my sister got food and
Them
I
ain't my kids.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
you.
I feel siblings. Those are not just
Them
friends.
ain't my kids.
Those
I don't
are
give a fuck about them.
siblings.
What their daddy
But
at?
that's her responsibility, or their dad's responsibility to take care of them. It's not
I'm the
yours.
third nigga in
It's
line.
not his
But-
I'm the third
responsibility.
nigga in line. That's
But it's
responsibility.
But if you have
Right.
your daughter for the weekend, you're gonna take her back home and bring her food when it's a whole bunch of other kids. Don't do that.
Yes.
No.
It's wrong. The
It's
question was, is it wrong? It's wrong.
It's wrong.
It's not his responsibility. No. Because that ain't
No,
his
it's
kid.
not.
But he is wrong.
Take your
Oh,
the
well.
baby and
I
feed
don't
her
know.
out to eat. And then bring her
I
back.
think it depends on so many other factors, like what's her dynamic and what's the dynamic that she got with the other kids in that situation.
Them could
and
be
all
your
that,
best
'cause
friends.
it's
I
like,
gave you a
know,
McDouble. Them ain't no other kids
Listen.
McDoubles. We don't need to split this fucking McDouble.
But think about kids though. All I know
Kids,
is my
period.
sister
That's what
has
I'm
a Big
saying.
Mac and I don't. That's kids.
in
Don't
the-
do that.
In the famous words of Michael Jordan, fuck them kids.
Oh my God.
Those are my siblings. Those are not just some random kids. Those are her siblings.
They're not my kids.
It doesn't matter.
Am I
It's her
tripping,
siblings.
Chris?
I don't think you tripping, bro.
No.
I feel like it's one of them things where it's like, I don't know, bro. It might be like I'm the type of nigga. I probably would bring a whole,
But I'm not
whole food for
obligated.
everybody. You
But
feel what I'm
no,
saying?
you're
But
not obligated. It's not your
We didn't say it was
responsibility.
obligated.
But
I
it's
said
But
take
it's
your
wrong.
baby somewhere else.
It's
kinda
wrong.
like it's okay to show up
I
and
feel like
and
it's
give your
wrong.
kid, you know what I'm saying, something nice to do for your kid. You feel what I'm saying, and not feel like you have to do it for other kids that she had by other niggas. Like that's not even
You
like,
don't
bro.
have
That's
to.
not even.
But
thing
a
that's
nigga
like,
wrong for you because you do it. Like if I like say if I get my if I give my kid a pizza, I'm gonna give my kid the supreme pizza. I'm gonna give y'all motherfuckers cheese. Y'all niggas eating pepperoni.
Oh
Wait,
my
the
God.
way you
Just
even
get a whole
explaining it,
cheese
you saying
pizza.
it like you
That's
got
it.
anger in your
Just get a
heart.
It's not
cheese
it's not
You saying
anger.
it like you got anger, like nah,
This my kid shit.
But that do sound like intentionally, like
Yeah, like you
trying to,
intentionally
for
being mean to
example,
other kids. Don't do
Exactly.
that.
It ain't their fault.
I'm not gonna let y'all starve, but I'm gonna give my kids some special shit. Like if it's
But
like listen,
I don't
listen.
get
Let me
it.
say this. Let me.
What the kid need a whole pizza for?
Let's say it's my kid's birthday, but she just so happened to have the same birthday as one of her other mama
Her
kids.
sibling.
I'm not finna throw a birthday party for both of y'all motherfuckers.
You don't have to.
No, that's not.
That's two different
That's
things.
different.
It's not the
birthday's
same.
different,
That's
though.
two different
Okay, well,
things.
birthday's
It's
different. I'll be
yeah.
wrong. I'll take the L on that one. I'm wrong.
I'm talking about specifically food because I know how children are. My mom is married. I have a stepdad. If he go and do something spectacular for my brother, I'm gonna be looking like me and my sister gonna be looking like.
Yeah.
That's weird.
What about
hold on,
me?
but
Yeah,
you
what
said
about
your
me?
stepdad though, right?
That's my
Meaning
stepdad.
you have a relationship with him, right?
Yeah.
Which is different than a situation where
Your
Like,
kid,
it's a
your
baby
baby
daddy.
mama has other kids, and you don't really have a dynamic with them. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like
it's still just-
that's a little bit of a different type of situation and dynamic right there.
I mean, you don't have to have a relationship, but at the end of the day, if my brother
But you
is
feel what I'm
staying
saying
with me,
though? Because it's like if you stay with your stepdad, he gonna have a relationship with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if it's
Your if it's your baby mama have your kid and then another kid with another man who maybe stays with her, like they get that love from their dad, stay with her, you know what I'm saying, whatever, and then you come in, your kid is not like the situation like where you have a relationship with their sibling, you know what I'm saying, because it's kind of like
You're
it's
not,
separate.
yeah.
It's like it become like it's a disjointed type
I
of
mean,
thing.
I
you
just
know?
feel like
So-
as a human being,
Me too.
like as a human being,
nice.
like you
I'm
know,
not
there's
nice.
kids in the
It's
house.
that's what I said.
Let me
I
just
probably,
bring something for everybody.
I probably would
like
bring
a
something for
pizza.
everybody. That's what I
You
said. I
know,
probably
like,
would bring
something
something for everybody.
can
or
eat.
if you couldn't do it, just babe, we gonna go eat our pizza at this
Yeah.
pizza
Yeah,
place.
and that's
I will
it.
take you home
Take you
after. We're not
somewhere
gonna
else,
pull
Yeah,
you
Yeah,
up.
maybe
yes.
pick
You're
up your
7 years
kid
old,
and
I'ma
do
put-
that. Yeah.
Fresh, how would you feel if another kid ate your kid Lunchable?
You should have brought enough for everybody.
Yeah, that
What
would
the
be a
fuck?
problem.
There you go.
But it's like, but
Be nice.
but at the same time, if you want to take your kid out to eat, just your kid out to eat, like that's the way to do it. Probably more so.
Yeah,
than,
that's okay.
You know what I'm saying? Bring it to the house in
Why
front
would
of
you
everybody.
pull
you know
up with
what
a
I'm saying?
Lunchable and there's 6 other kids in the house? Like,
Them ain't my fucking kids.
it doesn't matter. They are
gosh.
kids, period. They're gonna want something. They're gonna cry. And
So
they're
I got
gonna
to
feel
take care of
some
somebody
type
else's kids because they dad
No.
is irresponsible.
No, nobody said their dad was irresponsible. They probably just didn't get a big box of pizza that day.
Is
when
their
you
daddy
want.
gonna get my kid a Lunchable?
Probably so, because nobody is thinking like you, Mimi. You're being mean.
Yeah, you'd be
I'm a
mean.
mean
be
motherfucker.
mean.
That's
Okay,
mean.
so think
That
of it like
is
this. What if
Because I'm a mean
What
motherfucker.
if like yo, say for instance you was married and he had an outside baby on you. That baby now is coming into the family.
Why is it a he for me? Like,
I'm
what?
talking to
No,
her.
she's talking
Oh, I'm about to put
Okay, go ahead.
So he had an outside baby. Now the baby is coming into the family. She's coming over to the house. Are you what happens if
Wait, hold on. Y'all still together after he has another baby?
Yeah, some people do. Some
Okay.
people do. She's still together with him. The outside baby is coming to the house with you and your other kids. You're gonna feed that other
I'm
side
gonna
baby.
feed them.
Oh no,
Yes.
you gonna feel a way about
Yes.
that kid though, because even
I
unintentionally.
mean, I'm gonna feel away,
Even if you don't
but
want
that
to,
don't mean I'm
even
not
if you-
going to
even-
feel
even-
that.
Wait,
even
but
if
I'm
you
not
don't
gonna
want
fit
to,
there.
even if you don't want to, that baby gonna always remind you the fact that he.
Of course,
Yeah,
I mean, of
but
course.
it's not
That's
the baby's
on break.
fault.
But I'm not
know
gonna
it's not
starve
the
that
baby's
baby.
It's
Yeah.
not the baby's fault,
Because
but you
my
still
man
gonna feel. You
stepped out
still
on
gonna.
me.
Of
You
course
still
you're
gonna feel
some
a
type of
way.
but you
'cause-
Punch the
still
shit
gonna
out
eat the
that
same
baby.
piece that everybody else eating. I just don't want to look at
No,
you too
I'm
much.
I'm not gonna starve that baby because of
Nah,
what
I'm
my
not saying
man
you're
did.
gonna starve, but I'm
Yeah.
just
But
saying.
I feel like that's
It's
different
definitely
between
gonna
women and
affect
men.
the-
Like that's the maternal instinct. Like as like you look
If
at
my girl gonna
Yeah.
have a baby by some
why
other
women are so
nigga,
great.
then it's not
Yeah.
even a situation. Like we just not even together no more.
Oh, hell
You know
no.
what I'm
No,
saying?
it's
Like,
some
not
women-
even-
I wasn't paying
that
attention when
do
you said that
though.
first, but when he said, "Oh hell no," I wasn't paying attention when you said it. But damn, if a nigga have you have an outside baby,
People
If
do,
you're
and
married
people
by-
stay
You out your
together.
fucking mind.
People do it all the time and stay together.
If my girl
People
have a
do
baby
it.
by somebody else, it's not even a relationship. Like
Nah,
so
it's
like,
different.
If it was
nothing
on
to
the
do
break.
with it.
But people do it.
ain't no fucking
And
break.
then it's still no relationship, bro.
Done, done it all.
You're not going on a break, going to having a whole baby by another nigga and then coming back.
'Cause
Nah,
a baby-
that's not a break.
A baby is
I don't feel
permanent.
Like that's a break.
Like you gotta have some type of rules, nigga. A baby is permanent. Ain't no
I
come back
feel
from a baby.
I feel. Yeah.
Like,
That's
go
true.
be with that
Wish people
nigga. You know
thought
what I'm
more
Yeah,
saying?
since you want to have babies and shit,
Right.
niggas, you don't have just babies with anybody.
You're not supposed.
You gotta like a
You're not
motherfucker to have a
supposed
baby.
to. Doesn't mean
Supposed
that.
to.
They are.
It happens, but you're not. I feel like you should
How many
really
babies
be
you got,
conscious.
Rissy?
Just one. Just
Period.
One and done.
All right, baby. you
For
got it.
now, shit,
No,
none.
one and done.
Skeet on the booty cheek.
I'm over.
It's over with.
Oh my God, Kodak.
I'm
Do you
safe,
have
boy.
children?
I got two
Two.
twins.
Oh,
Yeah,
Boys,
got 2 for
girls?
1
Boy and
special.
Okay.
yeah.
Your
That's what's
babies?
up.
No.
Oh,
Not her.
my bad. Sorry.
Oh,
She
it's fine.
like that
You-
stepmom though.
Yeah.
Okay. You gonna feed them kids, right?
Yeah, I treat him
you.
like mine.
There you go.
Kodak.
I treat him like they're
Maternal
mine.
instinct. She has a kid.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Like,
it's
yo,
different, though.
every
It's
time
different.
every time I talk to chicks who I'm not like really digging into like that, but they got kids, like, damn, bro, I don't really fuck with your kid, but I want to be.
Oh my
It's
god.
different because it's different because we together. You know what I'm
no.
saying? So it's different. Like
Listen.
it's different type of
But I
shit.
just be trying to beat. So it's
If
like,
you talk to a woman, okay, never mind. I'm glad you
situation
clarified that.
different.
I'm
I just
glad
trying
you
to
clarified that. If you just trying to beat, then okay.
because the chick who I showed you earlier,
That's
like, she
okay.
had a kid, like, I'd be surprised, but at the same time, it's like, well, I'm here now, so
You gonna step up and feed
got
that
to.
kid.
But if I'm just trying to beat, it's different.
Yeah, that's a difference.
Because
So
that
you
means
would take care of her kids if she actually had kids?
I got to.
Kodak is in love. Oh yeah, camera.
Okay.
Y'all ain't found this on camera. Kodak got a date tomorrow, y'all.
Today.
He is
Hold on, wait.
Right.
Wait.
today.
Hold on now. I said on
Wait, so
Twitter.
you would
go brush that blue stuff off
you
your
would
tongue
step in
then.
and take care of a woman who already had kids, but you wouldn't take care of the kids of your baby mama,
Brother, I'm drunk, bro.
siblings, and
Relax.
your
I'm
your
drunk.
kid.
Yeah, because that was definitely a
I'm
double
drunk.
standard.
I'm drunk.
That was
Relax.
definitely a double
Remember he said
standard.
he gonna do anything for this woman because she got an
Oh, so
LLC.
it's this woman. Just this woman. Now-
Kodak said she got an LLC.
She
This
do.
the one.
Kodak going on a date
She
today.
the one.
LLC
Excited.
costs $500, bro.
I'm cheap, bro.
Free, wait, free if you go to the IRS
You
website.
go down there, you get
What
an
you wearing,
LLC. for
Kodak? Are you
$500.
wearing that?
Yeah, hell yeah, fuck you mean? This is a brand, baby. Shit.
I did the same shit.
What is it?
It's a brand. This is me, nigga. This is you see this mother. I gotta look like this nigga every day.
Okay.
Every day.
It's set when you go on a date.
It's it. Am I wrong for that? Like shit.
Like,
No, it's a brand, but you're going on a date to the gathering
Yeah.
It's
spot.
the first. It's a gathering spot. It's not like we're going to fucking.
But the
art
gathering spot
museum.
is really nice.
To you, I've been there before. I've been there. I've been there and worse than this. Believe me.
oh my god.
I guess.
Let's go to the next topic. Facts or cap. Facts or cap. Does everyone settle to some extent?
Yes.
Yeah.
Facts. Facts.
Cap.
I say cap too. Because if I like you, I'm not settling.
Yeah, I'm. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Who settles more, women or men?
Women.
Damn.
Yeah.
Women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Women.
We like to see beyond when we should just see.
Nah,
Yeah,
niggas
yeah,
just
yeah,
niggas
yes,
be you see
yes.
what the niggas be
That
just
is
be happy
true.
who we with. Women be settling.
We do.
Why y'all say?
Cass, do y'all settle?
more?
What's your name? What's your name again, good brother? Cliche. Do y'all do niggas settle?
Bless.
I mean, we can, but not really. No.
I mean, I
Y'all
definitely, I
settle,
definitely know
but
guys who settle
I'm pretty
for
sure we settle
But-
more because we like to see beyond. We like, okay, he got this going on, but okay, it'll try to go away, but
Yeah,
9 times
but
out of
finish
10
it.
it don't go away, and we just looking stupid.
Yeah.
So we really should just look, see the signs, and get on.
But
So wait, y'all be cuffing whole men and don't even like him for real?
What do you mean
No,
by
no,
settling
no.
though? 'Cause
I mean
that's
settling.
right.
That,
Yeah.
Settling. I mean like yo, he don't meet all my marks, but shit, he's
But-
who I'm with
but-
right now.
Yeah, yes, we
Yes.
can do that all the time.
Nah, that's different because men like yo, I love her. I love her. Like I'm ready right now.
Shit.
That I'm not looking no
So
more.
settling me, y'all just gonna fuck somebody because like they're not really
Fuck
they're
it.
not really.
This is all I can get right now.
No, it's not.
It's
It's not that you don't like them. It's the fact that you do like them. So you're gonna settle for whatever flaws that they have
Yeah,
because you really like them.
and
That's
those,
not settling.
they're
That's
settling.
I mean,
Nah,
because
that is
it's
settling.
not saying that
no
It
one's
is.
gonna be perfect, so it's not settling.
I mean, this is true, but at the end of the day, if it's not up to your standard,
Yeah,
you're settling because you like that person.
so why would you? So you'll be with somebody who's not up to your standards.
I've done it.
women do
Oh,
it.
wow,
Like,
men don't do that.
For instance,
Men don't do that.
I say I don't date men with kids. If I was to date a man with kids, but he meet every other thing, but he got kids, I might be like,
I'ma do
you
it.
know, okay.
Yeah.
But I
But
don't.
You feel like you be settling?
I feel like I'll be settling because that
That's
was
not
not my
what I want.
standards. I said no men with kids, and here I am with a man with kids, but he just meet everything else. But it's like we be thinking
it's
like,
great, yeah.
are we gonna throw this away because just one little thing,
Yeah.
or are we just gonna try to go on with it because he's
Look at the
meeting
bigger
everything
picture.
else.
Yeah.
He's meeting everything else. Now if he just don't meet squat and we over here like, I ain't got no other man. We just go no, we don't do that.
I'm
but
bored.
we'll be like, okay,
I mean, some
his
women
hairline
do
is messed
put
up.
out-
Hold on now, we gotta stop the cap. We gotta stop the cap. Cause some women be goddamn
Yeah.
35,
Yeah.
40, and that shit. It ain't no
women
get
be
much
like
better
that,
than
y'all.
this.
It
Wait,
happens.
Some
It
women
happens.
are willing to get disrespected just because they just don't know any better.
Yeah,
And they just,
it's
yeah.
that's some
In
people.
certain
Yeah, that's some
situations.
people.
But I don't
That's
think
not
that's
ideal.
settling.
That's
They
not
never
ideal.
had standards in the first place.
Yeah.
So that's the difference.
There's all
Men-
kinds
men
of people
don't
To
out
say
settle,
there.
you actually got to have
Men,
standards.
no, men don't do none of that. If I like you, I like you.
Some men do.
So you ain't gonna settle for
That's how
ugly
y'all
bitch with a
get.
big ass?
That's how y'all
Some
get.
men do.
What you say?
You ain't gonna settle for an ugly bitch with a big ass.
No, not at all.
Yes, you will, Kodak. You said
Okay,
it in the last
I'm not gonna
episode.
say ugly, but not to your
Kodak, you
standards.
said it
We're
in the
not-
last
bro,
episode.
I'm not
big-
gonna settle
Like
on
A
the
that.
big
face
for
is not to your
physical?
standards,
No,
but her
'cause
body
she-
look
her ass
good.
not even crazy.
She look, you know, her body look
Kodak,
good. She
on
got a
this
crazy
last
ass.
episode-
For me, she gotta be pretty. She gotta have great body. She gotta be intelligent. She gotta be confident. She gotta be strong. She gotta be career minded. She gotta be meet all them boxes. Otherwise, it's like
Don't, but
You know,
you have to
If
think
the
about
only
other
box,
stuff.
the only
Otherwise,
box,
you
the
not
only
settling.
box you meet is big ass, you gonna get beat. But that's it.
No, not the only box, but I'm just saying, like, settling for somebody that body-wise or image-wise meets your requirement, but face ain't all there.
when you,
It's more than physical though. So
But
like,
I mean, there's other stuff.
but like, if you don't even meet all the,
That's
if you
the-
don't even meet all the physical, well, I see what you're saying. Because
I-
if
I think the first standard that initially goes by is the physical, right? Because it's like you're not gonna even go any further.
don't know
if
that
you're not
person.
attracted past. So
because it's not gonna
so,
work.
So she gotta be bad off top, and then in order for me to, and that's okay if I'm gonna fuck with a bitch, just like fuck her. You know what I'm saying? She gotta be bad. But if I'm gonna actually try to be with a girl or have any type of dynamic with her, she gotta be smart and cool, funny, all these type of things, and be like just a good person, all that shit, for me to be willing to even do that. So it's like I wouldn't, if she don't have that side,
Right.
it don't matter how good she look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not.
But
gonna-
that's what I mean. Like, if you, okay, let me reword it. So, like, if you having a conversation, like, you know, you have no intentions on being with this woman whatsoever. You meet somebody, it could be like a regular group function. You meet somebody, y'all talking, you're having a conversation, you like the vibe, y'all, you know, you like the conversation, y'all exchange numbers, y'all get to know each other. Again, body-wise, she it. Conversation, great. I'm loving the vibe.
She's just
She
not
got a
that
mind
attractive.
on her. She's just not
Like,
that attractive.
We're not attractive as far as
Are
like
you gonna settle?
her face.
No. So the
I'm-
face
cause-
is
Because I feel like,
Every other standard?
but I feel like
I know what
everybody.
I know what I am. I know what I have to
Mm-hmm.
offer. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why I'm a settle? You feel me?
Because I feel like
But
that.
what if she meet every
but
requirement?
Hold on. But listen,
Everything else
I
is
feel like
there.
every
Men are
guy
very physical,
has
though.
faced that though. Like every guy has been like, yo, she's just great. You're like, you're a good person. Like you have a good job, but you're just ugly.
I feel like
Guys
that's so
aren't-
shallow sometimes.
but
like,
still,
y'all
if that is,
But you have to have that physical attraction.
But
for
y'all get
relationship to
mad at
work.
women though for doing the same thing.
I don't.
They-
do we get
I'm a
mad?
good
Like
guy, but
because
you
I'm not
think
gonna, I'm not
you're
gonna
No,
meet,
I
I'm not
don't.
gonna meet everybody's
You know what I'm saying?
expectations.
I don't at all be mad at women for wanting a guy who's attracted. What the fuck? Like you know what I'm saying? That's
Like, why would I want to
like,
be with somebody that doesn't like? I don't make they coochie with.
If-
Like,
But
I-
not
if I-
even
if I-
attractive.
if
Like,
I
if
don't-
I like everything about you, but you broke. Y'all gonna be like, oh, well, because you ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all want to come in and now we gold diggers.
it depends though. Are you broke?
Am I broke? No.
No, I mean like the women in general, like the woman that's asking for a nigga.
Oh, I mean, that's a different story. But I
No,
mean,
it's
I feel
not.
like
What she-
no, because I feel like you
I
have
think you can't help
you
with
have
the-
to be what you ask for.
You can't help exactly. You can't help people standards that you don't
Right.
meet yourself.
Yes,
right?
you have to be what
But
you ask
women
for.
get by so much more often.
So the
on
women
that
who we
shit.
call gold diggers are the ones who are not able to make a dollar themselves, but be wanting a
Okay,
nigga who got
that's
money.
understandable.
And we had that
So that's
conversation.
because it's the. But
Like-
if you a woman, you have your own career and you got shit going for yourself, and you
That
want a
is-
guy who also
But
has
that
shit
is
going for
that is
himself,
the difference.
then
You
it's,
have
then
a
it's,
right.
it's
That
not
is
a
the
gold digger.
that is the
Okay.
difference. Like if you have your own thing going on, like then cool. You should. Yes, of course you want somebody that's making money.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are hopping couch to couch every night and you don't even have a car, but you say, "Oh, I need somebody to make $100,000 a year," you don't even make $15,000 a year.
I want to be saved.
Right.
You're asking for somebody to save you.
Right.
That's the thing. That is the biggest issue.
Come here, rich man.
Like
I'm
if
sleeping on this couch.
if you say, hey, well these are my standards, but you don't even meet your standards.
Yeah.
You're broke. You
Yeah.
have no money. But you're saying you need somebody that's in the NFL that's making NBA checks. No, because why would they want you? Because you have a pussy? It's a million women that have pussy.
I got that.
It's It's some niggas that got pussies. Like, what's setting you
My
apart
head
from
game.
people that got pussies? Your head game isn't even in the top 1,000 in the country. Like, what would make that guy want you? Your ego? No. Like, people have to be realistic. So that's really the biggest issue. If you're making a bag, cool. Get somebody to make a bag. But if you're not making a bag, get somebody that's broke. Y'all build together. I feel like, personally, this is me. I feel like if you broke, you shouldn't be out here
Dating. You shouldn't be dating.
You shouldn't be dating
Work
anybody
on
you
yourself.
You should be working.
Work on yourself.
But then again, I'm gonna
But then hold on, let
That's how I
me
feel.
when I didn't have no money, I was literally sitting up in bed crying because I was like, yo, this shit gotta fucking work. I didn't have I wasn't even jacking off. I didn't have time for shit.
Honestly, I feel like for
Don't
me,
have time.
if I'm not there where I want to be financially,
What about
I'm
dating?
not even thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about it.
Because
I'm not
dating
thinking about
comes with,
sex. I'm
you
not
have to
thinking
go
about
out,
meeting
you have
somebody.
to give your time to somebody. You shouldn't be giving no time, but
No
to
time for
get
nothing.
some
Work on
money.
yourself, yeah.
Exactly.
Like
y'all
if you're
have vacation.
broke, like imagine like you don't like your rent is due and you out here trying to figure out who you gonna fuck.
Yeah,
that shit
no.
does, like mentally that shit
Your
does not
priorities is fucked
work
up.
for me.
Yeah.
Like when people say, "Oh, well, everybody deserves love," no,
Not right now, sir.
you worry about the wrong
Eventually,
shit.
yes, eventually.
Nah,
You
see,
worried about the wrong shit.
That's
Like
not
you
on
don't know
the-
where you're
that's
gonna
not on
fucking
the
sleep.
list.
You don't know where you're gonna sleep. Like that is like yo.
Nah, that's for real.
Like that is the biggest shit that gives me comfort at night. When I lay in bed and I think about how cold it is outside, like yo, I could be outside right now, but I'm not.
I feel like that's a sickness.
But I have a question though. So
Yeah, like, that's a
If-
sickness.
if somebody is broke, whether it's a man or a woman, can she want somebody that's like got money though?
She
Like,
don't want it, but
You can want whatever you want.
No, listen, no, actually, like, could that be her standard that she wants somebody that's together? Because she's broke now, but she's getting it together, so she may not want to get a broke partner. She want to get
But let
somebody
me-
that's
Nobody to pull. Yeah,
So
I don't
let
want
me-
nobody that's
let me
gonna
ask
pull me
this, though.
down.
Help
So
her.
one thing is the thing where it's like
Not save
she
her.
can want what she want, right? She gonna get it is another thing. But two, the question would be like, is she somebody who has the capability and
That's what I'm
ability
saying.
to
She's-
build and get something?
Right.
Because that's the thing too. Sometimes like you can find somebody who might not have it together, but
But
they
they're
have,
building.
They
They're
have the
building.
ability
Yeah.
within them, and then from that you can help them
That's what I'm
elevate
saying.
themselves.
That was the
and
question.
that ain't nothing wrong with that.
Because
You
if
know what
I'm
saying?
broke, I don't want another broke person added. Two
Bro-
broke people?
bringing me down. Yeah.
So if you broke, you want a nigga with money. Why would a nigga with money want you?
Because
You obviously haven't built the capital on your own.
I'm broke as far as like in my finances, but I'm trying to get somewhere. Like I'm planning my stuff out. I'm not just sitting
But even
around.
still,
broke.
everybody got. There's a lot of niggas got a
I'm
plan.
planning, and I want somebody that's gonna help me. What are we both sitting here broke for?
Okay, I feel like another factor is what's our definition of broke? Because
You don't know where
my,
you don't know where your
my,
rent coming
my
from next month.
respons-
You don't know how you gonna pay your
Okay,
bills.
I'm about to say
next
because
month.
my responsibility is taken care of, but I
Like
ain't got nothing else.
Yeah.
if your shit is taken care of like month to month, like say the shit you bringing in every month is $2,000, but your bills is like $1,800, so you got $200 a month
Right.
left over after all your shit paid. You broke, but you're not like poverty stricken, my
Right.
nigga. Like you got $200 to play with every month. It's
But would
cool.
that be an exception for the woman to
I mean, in a
then
month,
want
that's
somebody
not-
that
that's
has
not-
more?
But I mean, but it's
don't
all-
cover your food.
I mean, I'm saying like food included. So like
Everything.
You got 200.
Responsibilities taken
Yeah,
care of.
so you got 200 a month extra after everything is taken care of.
I feel like at the end
But
of
that
the
mean
day,
you
too,
one
it comes
disaster
down-
away.
It comes down to though, like, what are you working towards?
Exactly.
Are you
Are you
doing-
content with that
She's working
200?
towards
and
somebody.
doing something that's staying in that same space where you're gonna continue to be in that space, or are you building towards something?
But if you're
where-
okay with that 200 a month being your surplus, you are one
then I'm
disaster
not- yeah,
away.
then I'm not interested.
You're
you know
one
what I'm saying?
engine out away from
If you
being
don't have-
fucked up.
Like,
Yeah,
I
but-
feel like drive and aspirations is an important factor, right? So it's like if you don't have that, then it's like
But that's what
That's
what hit me to the chick that slid on me. I was like, yo, this motherfucker. Oh shit, she slid on me. Like, you got your shit together. You in my deal? Shit. she sent that text at 10:40. I sent her a response at 10:40 and 30 seconds. I was like, yo, what's up? You dig? So because I feel like you got your. That's for me personally. I'm not gonna be with no super.
But-
I'm not gonna be with no super bad body chick. But like to me, ambition is like at the top of my list.
Right.
But when
But
it
I'll
comes
be
to
honest,
women,
though, there
As
be
it should.
people who be like too concerned about money too, to where like that should be unattractive to me. Like if
Oh,
what you
yes.
value most
It's money.
is money, material shit.
I agree
like that.
because
I'm off it, bro.
because if you're willing to do whatever for money,
I'm off it, bro.
if you're
Yeah.
willing to do whatever, I can't trust you. First of all,
You gonna be willing to leave me for a nigga with my money?
Kill me.
yeah,
Oh,
like
my
you
money.
gonna do whatever. If you're willing to do whatever for money, that mean like say like, and we say this shit all the time. Like, yo, if I like with the chicks that be doing the OnlyFans shit, right? Like, not you. We love you.
I was tuned in. I'm like, what's up?
No,
Like,
but I'm saying, man, because you've been dancing.
right.
Like this industry is nothing new for you. So like, but if you was like a history teacher and you just started doing OnlyFans out of nowhere, like yo, you like times was hard, and you just like,
COVID.
especially if you was, especially if you was slandering that shit before.
Yeah.
If
yeah.
you was talking shit on that shit, that mean, oh yeah, times was hard, and you got desperate,
Right.
and you was just like, your first resort was like, I'm finna show my asshole.
And your morals mean
But what if
nothing.
she was a
At least
history
you doing
teacher,
that
but she
instead of selling
already had
pussy,
that
though.
inner freak in her?
I mean,
She just was a
technically,
history
that's
teacher.
But no, but what I'm saying though, if you was slandering that shit, and you saying, yo, that shit not
yeah,
cool,
like you was totally against it. Oh my god,
Now
you're
you-
such a
now you in
hoe.
there.
and now you
And now you doing it
you
times is hard.
top 2% in OnlyFans, like
Going hard.
that means
got
the
your
shit.
school outfit
That means if times get hard enough, bitch, you gonna rat me out. Like you finna sell me to the
Yeah,
fans and
no.
some shit. Like no, like and we respect him like it's the homie. Like shit. Like if you can like Ashley was on OnlyFans last week. Like if you doing only like that's not the issue we have. If you was slandering the OnlyFans beforehand and now when times get hard, now you want to jump on the wave. Now it's like yo, we looking at you funny. Cause now it's like, oh, now you want to show
Now
your
you
pussy hole.
bandwagon. Yeah. Yeah. This
Now you want to show your pussy hole, huh?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because you going broke. You feel me? That's my thing. Like if you get desperate and starts doing shit that's out of your character, like because now it's a character thing. Like if you gonna be a solid nigga, but once we start getting around some bitches, you want to be like, oh well, you want to start dissing the nigga to get some pussy.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
That shit
at
whack.
all.
Another thing to go with that is like being like he was saying, like just caring about money too much. Like you gonna mess up the relationship in the end because you too focused on money. You can't even focus on actually like us
The relationship.
being with each other,
building and
yeah.
actually getting to know that person because all you caring about is the
money.
financial obligation.
Right.
People that think
Yeah.
like that, they don't really like. It's just hard for them to be in a relationship. You
It
know.
is.
If you,
I feel
if
like
you,
that. I feel like that is
If you
more
love
so in
money-
the industry.
Yeah, you
If
love
you love
the
money
Whereas
more than you
money
love
is-
yourself,
You're never gonna love
then you
anybody.
can't love
Yeah,
nobody.
you
else.
can't
At
love
all.
anybody.
Because money does not create happiness. All the celebrities that I've known that killed themselves, like money does not make people happy.
At all.
yeah,
Yeah.
how many celebrities you know that killed?
A lot of them, a lot of celebrities have killed themselves.
Name
Yeah.
one.
Robin Williams? He's an actor.
That's wild.
What's
That's what I was thinking about.
Was it the Versace?
Because I grew
owner?
up on Robin Williams.
What's the
Mrs.
is it
Doubtfire.
Versace
Kurt
owner that killed
Cobain,
herself?
fucking, there's a list.
No.
Not
got shot.
Fendi.
But even
Fendi?
like just you talk about the intentional ones, even the unintentional ones, like Juice WRLD just fucking died of an overdose.
They don't be
Like
happy.
niggas just be
I mean, he
trying to
was
escape
miserable with
shit.
music.
Right.
He was
Yeah.
about how miserable he was.
For real.
So yeah, shout out to everybody. You know, this
It's
like
tough.
this
Mental health.
mental
That's
health.
a
for real,
whole-
for real.
it's a
Because
whole
it's
nother
not just
subject.
money.
Yeah.
There's so
Mental
much
health
other things
is
going on in
serious.
this industry that people don't even realize. And outside people only see the money. And it's like, oh, you got money. What are you complaining about? Or what are you stressing about? It's so much other shit that go on in this industry that
And
people
so
don't
many other
realize.
problems that come from
Like-
that money, like shit you gotta worry about. Like,
Hey,
I
hey,
got-
before you say
security
that,
outside
I ain't
my
gonna
house
lie.
every night,
The
you know what
biggest,
money,
I'm
more
the biggest
problems.
cap in the world is like money can't buy happiness. I ain't never seen one person unhappy on a ski boat.
It might not look
No,
unhappy while they're
you
doing that
ain't-
fun
I mean,
activity.
They don't look
Yeah,
right.
they don't look
Right
good.
after they
Yeah,
got
yeah,
off
yeah.
that ski
Yeah,
boat,
yeah.
they
So
was
money
making-
don't buy happiness, facts or cap.
on that ski boat. They was
Cap.
ready to drown
Cap.
It don't buy
themselves.
happiness.
Cap.
Sure
It
not.
helps,
That's
it
good.
helps, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
create
It
it.
does
So if
not.
somebody gave you $1 billion right now, you wouldn't be happy?
You be
I'm happy because
about
I'm
it.
I'm gonna be
with
happy.
myself.
I got
Yeah,
$1 billion.
But then
No,
when
but I'm
everybody,
happy
but
with
then,
that.
hold on. But then when everybody in your life start treating you differently because of that $1 billion, and then you start to feel lonely because of that, and everyone starts to just be mad that you're not giving them whatever they feel like you should
But
But I'm
give
already
them.
happy
You
with
know what I'm
myself.
saying?
But
So
as
money's
somebody-
not gonna make me happy. I'm already
You
happy.
create happiness.
As
Yeah, you gotta create your
as an
own.
artist,
Yeah.
somebody who's experienced your level of success, like have you felt some of that so far?
Yeah, I have a lot of motherfucking jealous motherfuckers, people who've been.
That is like even like, and I feel
deal
like
with
that.
now.
But
And it's-
exactly, that's what I was just gonna say. I was like, yo, like that is. I think that's like the entry level to success. Like the people that you grew up with, or the people that you've experienced happiness with, turning on you.
For sure.
It's like, yo, you just
And then you start to
dog.
feel very much like
If you was gonna do that,
you feel isolated because
Yeah.
it's like people that you fuck with and have fuck with start to treat you different or start to then ask you for things and want things from you, and then if you can't do
If
what
you
they
don't,
want,
they feel some type
like
of way
it's
because
some
you
type of way.
got it. Or,
Bro, it's the
Why
thing.
would you say no?
If you, I always say this, right? Say you win the lottery for $50 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee there's 50 people in your life who would all feel entitled to get you giving them $1 million.
that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
wild.
That's fact.
That's
It'll be
wild.
like-
I know right
it'll
now
be like,
it's
yo,
true.
bro, come on, you got $50
That's
million,
true.
bro. You can give me one.
That's
Not
crazy.
rather there's
Because
50
that's
people
true.
who feel that way.
It's so true.
That's
You gonna have
true.
nothing left, my nigga, and they all gonna be mad at you when you don't give it to them.
Exactly.
Because you could, like, realistically,
people get
everybody in
killed.
here right now
Yeah.
could probably live off $50 million for the rest of their life
Right.
and not do nothing. Like living like okay, living a nice life. You could probably live off $50 million.
Yeah.
But it's like you say, it's 50 people that want $1 million.
Yeah.
And if you don't give one of them 50, you the fuck nigga of the year.
And
They
then
might
the moment
come
you
around
do
try
get
to
one,
kill
they
you,
slander
try to rob
everybody
you,
else.
you know what
Yeah,
I'm
slander
saying?
your name.
You now gotta
All
watch your
types
back
of
for people
shit.
that's your
That was
friends.
like-
Now,
People
now
that
they
feel
have the
entitled to it.
interviews with motherfuckers about you. You know
They're
what I'm
gonna be
saying?
they're gonna be at
getting
the
money
shade. They're gonna be at the
to
shade
have
room about
interviews
you.
about you. Yeah.
That's
Like,
crazy.
yeah,
That's
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 wild.
long lost cousin. I don't even know
That's right.
you.
Who are you?
I only
you.
like being that person though, because my mom told me about somebody that work in our family that do kind of what we do, but they work with like the warriors and shit like that. Like, bro, I don't know them.
I don't
like,
know you.
I'm not about to reach out to them,
Right.
Because I won't want nobody to do that to me. I won't
Cousin.
I won't want nobody to do that to me. Like, imagine somebody you don't know be like, yo, I see you be on big homie and shit. You don't know that
Thank
motherfucker.
you, but
I feel like, yo,
You
I
ain't
got it
talking-
out the mud.
When was you born?
That,
Right.
get
When
it.
was you born?
me,
Yeah.
1998.
So somebody you ain't spoke to since 1999 speaking out like, yo, I see you.
I wasn't talking in 1999.
Yo, who the fuck is this? But
you
but,
remember me? No.
but people be like that though.
I was
Like,
asleep.
Nah, it's true. Yeah.
Yeah,
true.
and
It's
then but that's how people get killed. People get killed.
Yeah, bro.
You thinking they like a lot of these
Your
rappers.
expenses go up. The more money you make, the more expenses you have. So that's the thing. It's like you making more money, but you gotta spend more money because you gotta spend money on even just simple shit like to be secure. and shit,
Security.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Of course
see,
you-
But
you
it's
see how many
still-
people I'm here with. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I can't just come to Atlanta just by
As you
myself,
shouldn't.
bro. You know what I'm saying? I got
Because
like
there's
10
somebody-
niggas with me. You know what
because
I'm
there's
saying?
somebody that grew up in Oakland that be like, yo, fresh as fuck nigga.
Bro, and people in LA like that all the time, bro. Especially I'm not from LA like that, so they be like, oh, this nigga out in LA, and, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Da-da-da. So I, you know what I'm saying? So it's be.
But I feel like that is like an internal issue because I feel like even with the people who I see having success, even with like the people who I'm with that have success, I don't have no bad blood in my body
I'm
about
like,
them
yes.
having success.
I'm like,
I mean,
yes.
that all comes down to
It is
character.
because-
though.
but you gotta be on
But
your
that's
stuff.
what it comes
Yeah.
down to. It's like you can't
It's your
expect people to be on the
character.
same type of thing
Yeah.
that you
Because
want.
if I
You
see,
might not have no malice or hate in your heart. You might not have no jealousy in your heart, but that don't mean the motherfuckers. They don't have none of
Because you
theirs.
own your
Right.
stuff. If you want the people who jealous are people who not on their stuff.
They're not doing
not
You
shit.
thought I was
They
gonna stay in the
so
hood forever on the corner.
They mad that you
now
doing
you
something
mad. I'm
different.
gone.
Yeah.
You still out here. That's why you mad. People who own their stuff and trying to get to the next level with you, they're not jealous. Nobody's jealous. But people don't like you. People like you to go far, but they don't like you to go further than them. Like,
yeah.
That
Yeah.
part.
So let's get into the last facts of cap. Let me slide back on these motherfuckers. Slid back on. Oh.
Like, and that's exactly what came to mind.
If you don't provide anything of substance, can you expect your partner to stay loyal?
As far as what?
Like, say, like you, like if you didn't cook or anything, like if you were just a pretty face, basically, like could you expect your nigga to be like, yeah, I'm about to just not slide out ever?
No, but then again, that man, he has to. What you got yourself in? Was I cooking before you got with me?
No.
Now all of a sudden you want me to cook? You didn't.
Like you're not
I
gonna
didn't
try
give
to
you
cook
that.
though?
I would try to cook, but
I was
now you're not
say,
gonna be
it
loyal
depends
because
on your efforts.
I will try. But at the end of the day, when you got with me, was I cooking?
No.
Now all of a sudden, this is a big problem. Now, that's what people need to make that clear. Was that an issue before you got with me?
But somebody they gonna want that eventually.
Okay, and we have a conversation. But at the end of the day, I didn't cook before you got with me. So don't expect me to just, when you say something, I'm up every morning, every night cooking.
It's not even every morning.
I feel like the substance that make you like fuck with somebody is more so the aspects of like how they support you. You know what I'm saying? How do they have your back? You know what I'm saying? And if someone has your back, you're gonna want to have their back. You know what I'm saying?
Because in my mind, I'm like, yo, if I just got you on some Instagram model shit and that's all you really provide to the relationship, it's like, You fine, but like you don't do shit else.
Why did you get in a relationship?
Yeah,
You
why
knew
did-
that.
why
You
did-
knew
why
that
did-
relationship.
Why did you
that's
do
the thing,
that?
you wouldn't be in a
Yeah.
relationship.
Shit just happened. Like you, like I'm just
That's
a
your
cousin.
fault, though.
I'm
You
just-
made that decision
Yeah.
to get in that
This
relationship
girl been an
knowing
Instagram
what you
model.
knew.
Now you all of a sudden you.
So that's
fed up.
your fault at the end of the day.
So,
If you knew from the beginning that this is all Shorty had to offer, and you still decided to engage in that relationship, that's your fault.
Yeah.
That's
Now all of
it.
a sudden you tired.
Right, but I feel like it depends on the effort. Because if I come into the situation knowing, okay, I'm telling you off rip, yo, I can't cook. Oh, it's cool. Don't worry about it. We go out to eat. But
A
later,
year in.
later on down the line, don't expect it. But my role, I'm gonna make that effort. I'm gonna look up recipes. I'm gonna try to cook.
But from what I understand about you in the short time I've known you, you a hustler. You gonna get your money too, right? So
Right.
you don't need to start working in the kitchen. You keep doing what you're doing, and y'all building wealth together. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that to me ends up being more valuable. Y'all motherfuckers
Right.
can hire a chef.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or we
Like,
go out to
that's
eat.
the thing where it's like
It
to
shouldn't
me,
change the
what I
loyalty of
value
cooking.
in a partner,
Right,
it don't
exactly.
become a thing where it's traditional. You know what I'm saying? Male gender, female gender roles.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I
It's
don't
like
like
it's like
it.
Yeah.
it's like if we both out, we both grinding, we
We
both
both
building
getting
our careers, and we both getting it. Then we doing that together, and we gonna live at a standard where we gonna have a motherfucking chef cooking for us, a
Exactly.
Man, you wanna
maid cleaning
cook?
for us. You feel what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
cook,
Yeah.
but we can
A
get some.
driver to drive us in our Rolls Royce. You feel what I'm
We
saying?
done upped it now.
Like that's what I
There's your
that's what
answer.
I'm trying to
It
go
ain't
for.
gonna
You
change
feel what
your
I'm saying? So
loyalty.
We
so
up
it's one of
there.
them things where it's like that's what I value and that's what I feel is something that make me be loyal. Is just like as long as I know you have my back. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if you the one person I can depend on to have my back.
That should
in this
change the
crazy
loyalty.
world.
And I think
So it's
That's
just
what-
depending
that's
on what else you bring to the
communication is
table.
important too.
Oh
Like,
my God!
communication is
Please say it
everything,
again.
you
That's
know?
Comprehension too.
Yeah.
'Cause you communicate, but they need to comprehend
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah, that's
and
something that has to be from
communicate
the
how
beginning.
you feel because
Always,
yes,
always.
because again, if I come into the situation, yo, I can't cook. You need to communicate to me that okay, I'm not okay with this. This is going to be an
Right.
issue later on, you know, or
Yeah.
if you know, are you willing to?
But
make-
sometimes it
whatever
don't be
the
an
case
issue.
may
It don't be an
be.
issue like up front.
And that's selfish. You
But
let me be.
that's
But
'cause
whenever
you don't
it
know
comes
what
up,
you
it
want.
should be talked about. Whenever it comes
Yeah,
up, you know?
not
Or
just you
whatever.
cheated
Yeah,
and you say, "Oh, I cheated because you
Yeah.
wasn't cooking." What?
That's a way.
Right,
I've been
yeah, one don't
cooking.
one don't got
Yeah,
nothing to do with the other
Yeah,
either, right?
like-
It's like I
What's our
cheated because you
loyalty?
wasn't cooking. It's
Yeah,
That's staying loyal.
loyalty. That have
like if
nothing
you're
to
not
do with-
cooking, I go to the restaurant,
Right,
right? Like
right.
if you're not fucking, then I'm cheating, right? It's like it
I
don't
mean,
even
but
make
as far
sense
as
to be on
staying
some shit
loyal,
like that.
that's
you
far
You
as
know,
staying
in
loyal.
regards to the question, because if you're not being loyal because of that one flaw,
Yeah.
that you know, that's in regards to the question. So it's like as you ask,
So it's like is withholding sex a reason for a nigga to step out and get some outside coochie?
I would say,
Yeah.
yes.
I seen a video
Yes.
on that. I don't know if y'all seen the podcast where they were talking, but he was talking to his wife and he was just like, "You wanted me to be a monogamous man, right?" She was like, "Right." He was like, "So why is sex a chore for you?" And she was like, "Well, when we were dating before we got married, we had sex, but I didn't think it was gonna have to be as much as you want it now." Because he was like, "Every time I'm trying to get on you, it's always like, no, not now, not now. But you want me to be with only you." But I just feel like she was kind of messed up on that part too. But then again, it's just like she didn't know that she was gonna have to have sex with this man every time he wanted to have sex with her when they got married. Does that make sense? Like, and so he was upset. He was like, "You
So
want
he
me
was
to be?"
so he wanted more sex once they got married.
Well, he didn't want more sex, but it's just like when he was single, he could have sex with anybody he wants. When he's not, now that he's not single, he can only have sex with you.
I wanna have that much sex with that one
when I try to
person.
touch you, you like, I don't want to have
Ooh,
sex with
get
you.
off
That's not
me.
fair. Yeah, that's not
No,
fair.
that's not fair.
Basically, he was saying
Yeah,
that's not fair to
fair.
him. You want him to be only loyal to you, only have sex with you, only want you, but you deny him sex when he wants some
I
sex.
feel like in that case, y'all should have a certain understanding where it's okay for him to step out, or y'all bring somebody into the bedroom. In that case, you're gonna have to make like.
Are women okay
Come
with
to
that
an
though?
agreement.
Like, if
No,
are y'all
I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I'm definitely okay with that.
No.
I like women, so
Ah,
I with the shit.
I feel
I'm
like
with the shit.
if he
But
if he have a problem, they need to have a conversation. She either gonna change it or she just
Yeah.
gonna have a conversation. we're married. I feel like that conversation he had with her really was an eye opener because he had it on the podcast and her feelings was really hurt,
Right.
and she was just looking like. But I feel like it was an eye opener. Like, okay, I won't deny him no more sex.
See, for
But-
me, go ahead. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, you can go ahead. I'm just saying like. It's a conversation. You don't just go say, "Oh, you can house this with somebody else," or "We gonna bring somebody else." It's a conversation.
Right. I feel like for me, marriage is final. So I don't believe in divorce. Shit happens, yes.
You gonna kill
But
your
me
nigga?
personally, I ain't gonna kill a nigga. But we gonna work it out by any means. Like, so if that's the issue, we gonna have a conversation. And if it takes for us to bring somebody in the relationship, then that's what it's gonna have to be. We gonna work it out though.
You niggas is extravagantly horny.
So what if he say, I just feel like you shouldn't deny me sex. You just gonna say, okay, we can just bring other people in. You're not just gonna say, okay, I'm just gonna give you
I mean,
sex
it's gonna be a conversation. We can start there.
But if it's not,
But
enough
if
for
that's
him,
not what I want, I mean, to me, it seems like she's just.
I got
like,
a curve.
I'm not
I
really-
got a curveball for you. What if the other person is a nigga
your husband want a man.
in the bed? For a loop, huh?
We don't need. That's what you want then. I feel like that's
Is
what
the
you
marriage
want.
still final at that point?
Right? You said you don't believe in divorce.
I got a strap.
it.
Wait,
You see, I got it.
I got a strap on.
What the? No, all right. Nice counter, my
We
nigga.
gonna make it work.
Nice counter, my nigga. Nice counter, my nigga. That was fine.
I got a strap on.
That was fine.
That's it.
That was fine. She did
Okay.
that shit. Okay.
You want dick in the booty? I give it to
Damn.
you.
But are
Okay.
you gonna get another person though? Are you gonna move like get to somebody?
I
else?
mean, not if we still, you know what I'm saying? It's not that he don't want me.
He's
Oh,
one of
so
those-
get
being a man.
He just want
I don't
something
know. If he
else.
say he want a man, he might not want you no more. He might
That-
not
I mean,
want
if
a
that's
man.
the
That
case,
outside
then-
dick keep your niggas
If
sick.
If that's the case, then yeah. That's why I said there's different circumstances. Like, I understand, like, it's certain shit that happens that eventually divorce comes into play. Or it wouldn't be a thing. But
You said she
me
backing out.
personally, I don't believe in it. So I feel like we can try and work it out.
Let's get into the last.
Oh,
She didn't answer. We need her to answer your
She
question.
dodged him off.
Wait. If my man wants another man?
No. What's the
Wait,
initial
what?
question that you
What
asked
was
her
the
before we was talking about
That was it. Yeah,
That was it.
your man was
No,
another man.
you asked her about denying her man sex.
Yeah,
Oh, like if you
Like if he-
was in a
if-
relationship.
but she liked
and
sex,
he
so she
wanted-
wouldn't deny him.
Her.
Oh,
I mean, I would try to work it out. I mean, you saying like bringing other women in?
No, like
whatever,
If
like,
you said
if you don't
said
want it.
I want more sex, I want to be able to have sex whenever I want. Don't say no. All right, what is going to happen?
I can't relate to that because I really love sex, so I can't really relate.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I really like to do it all the
Yeah.
time.
So
So
I
I
He
like,
want to have sex more than me sometimes.
yeah, that's why I can't relate.
they together. We didn't put that on camera. All right, so let's get into the Big Homie's kitchen. We about to talk about this new music. What else we cooking up? Big Homie Fresh.
Man. I got so much shit coming, bro. I'm so excited, bro. Like I'm about to just start flooding this shit for real.
For real.
I got my next song coming out. I got a single with Jeremiah called Top Down.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
You start off with T Grizzly and Jeremiah. These are your first big features. Like
got me.
you are not starting off slow. You're not
I
running.
don't
You're not
fuck-
jogging
I
into
don't
the
fuck
game.
around. No, I don't fuck around, man. I play for keeps. You know what I'm
feel
saying?
you.
Period.
I play
As you
for
should.
keeps. Yeah, I got that. I got a 8-song EP called Margella Language coming out shortly after the Jeremiah feature come out, and then man, starting in 2021, I'm about to put out a song every week.
Yeah.
Start the year off, bro. I'm about to go
Okay.
at least 12 weeks straight. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
Yeah, you
more.
coming hard.
Bro, they all hard, bro. I got a whole computer in the studio filled with like a fucking folder with like 50 songs, and you know what I'm saying. Those are
Unreleased?
Those are the songs that are the keepers. You know what I'm saying? Are the songs that are the smackers. You
You know
feel me?
this
So
gonna-
you know
What you
I'm
think about
saying?
giving away shit? Like, you know, if you got something that may be particularly made for somebody else, though, like, are you too keen on that?
What, a song for somebody else?
Like, say if you wrote something, but like when you hear it again, like, damn, I might need to get this song away to like somebody else that might be better.
Yeah, I be open to that shit. You know what I'm saying? If it's something I don't want to use, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I definitely got some songs while I'm here in Atlanta, I'm trying to tap in with Mulatto for real.
Oh, then we can
Big
make
Lotto.
I got a smash.
We can make
I got
that
a
happen,
smash
bro.
for Mulatto.
I got her to it with her manager on Twitter because I
Yeah.
said I ain't like one of her songs.
Bro, I
but,
got
you know.
a smash for Mulatto. For real.
We can make. We can definitely make that happen. I'm
trying-
gonna try to. I'm gonna try to
tap in with her,
collab that shit.
Get that feature. You feel me? That shit crazy. Yeah, but I'd love to play y'all some music. Shit,
I want to hear this T Grizzly.
I
I
do.
feel like that's
Man,
gonna
this
go hard.
motherfucking-
and I got number one
Internet
T Grizzly on the
not
project,
working.
too. That's even hard.
You got who?
I got number one T Grizzly on my project too. That's hard too.
I feel
And
like I ain't
got-
heard T Grizzly in a long time.
Yeah, because you've been hearing Sada Baby.
It's been a little minute.
I ain't been listening.
Wanna see me do my dance?
I can't. I
That
can't
shit
get
hard.
jiggy.
Are you
I can't- I don't-
I can play 2 songs for you.
Yeah.
I'm not from it. I'm from New York.
Oh yeah, you.
Yeah, I just moved here 4 months ago,
Okay, got it.
and I still ain't even been here like that.
Cause she
There
was in
we go.
Aruba, honey.
She's an Arubian. But yeah, no, we got that champagne crowd, so we definitely gonna link the rest of the song. We finally got it pulled up. I had to pull my hotspot up, but we finally got this motherfucker pulled up. About to play that champagne crowd for you. But man, this is episode 36.
It sound like a twerk.
Hold on, why are we talking, man? You over here being modest and shit. Niggas, niggas didn't know you have all this ass over here.
I got a song for you.
Put on, put on table.
You know you
Put
ain't
it
got
on
to
the table. Let me see it.
Put on table.
Put it on the table. Let me
Wait,
see
wait,
it.
oh, wait.
You can't come to the big homie house and don't sit it on the table.
One more time. I missed it. Put on.
Put your pussy on live.
I need $1,000.
Put your pussy on live.
Put it on table. Drop it. Boom. Put it on table. Put it on table.
Is that your booty?
This is my
That look all natural.
All mine.
That look all natural.
Yes, that's your booty.
All
That
natural.
was
They happy over there.
hey, goddamn.
All mine.
Nigga was smelling
You did? Hey, you feel me? But no, we about to play this champagne cry. This is TMG Fresh. Oh, your social media. You gotta follow you on social media.
TMG Fresh.
TMG Fresh. Y'all gotta follow the homie on social media. This is Champagne Cry. This is episode 36 of the Big Homie's house. Got the homies in the building. Big Homie Rissy, Big Homie Fresh, Big Homie Izzy, the Big Homie Butter. We're in the building. This is Champagne Cry. TMG Fresh featuring T Grizzly. Got the homies in the building. Episode 36.
Out
What's
here.
up?